just a little bit. All right, I'm just trying to check these vocals out. I'm giving this shout out to a buddy of mine out here. He retired from the Long Beach VA, Long Beach hospital out here in Long Beach, California. Name is Melvin. Yeah, good comrade. Brother would know about the 3 upright steps. Yes, indeed, you do. Always extending the right hand, left hand of fellowship. I thank you for your feedback when you told me. Yeah, I'm trying to equalize this thing out so it ain't as rough as you were saying. I thank you for your feedback, Melvin. I got to give it up to you. This is what we're going to talk about, okay? And I hope y'all can hear me. We're going to talk about a day that's about to come up. We're going to talk about a day that's about to come up. It's been here time and time, every now and then and again, just like winter, spring, summer, or fall, excuse me. It's just now, maybe hitting 10 a.m. in the morning on Tuesday, May 20th, 2025 at 10:09 a.m. right now, 75 degrees. Supposed to get a little bit warmer than that today, ladies and gentlemen. And that's out here in the Long Beach, California area. Yes, it is. And surrounding cities, Hollywood, San Fernando Valley, San Bernardino, Orange County, Norwood, LA, Inglewood, Compton, Orange County, Long Beach, LBC, yes, see Lakewood and Bellflower, Downey, all the surrounding cities. Yeah. Y'all remember about what I'm getting ready to say. Okay, now, we have a Declaration Day that's coming up. And without a north and south end of life, right, would be none of us. Our parents was north ends, or south ends. You know, in science class in elementary school, they tell you, you put the 2 north ends together, they push away. You can feel it too. And same thing with you put both S's, the south together, they push away. But then they say if you put a south or a north with a south, right, they come together. Yep. Hey, we have Father's Day about ready to come up. Yeah, we do. We have Father's Day. Mm-hmm. And there's always, and it was and it is to today, gonna be fathers and those who have their own biological kids. All the gods up in the heavens, male and female, they bless everybody, whether they can have kids, they bear it, or they just choose that they don't want to have kids in life. He always put a niece, nephew, great niece and nephew, somebody lay down the street, their son, daughter, or because their family and stuff, or even friends, family or friends that know your kids. You know what I'm saying? And like the old saying go about the old lady lived in the shoes. She had so many kids, she knew exactly what to do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody always had that Mr., or that father or that dad figure in their life. They may have fell out with their own biological minority of the family. Yeah, their own father or dad. But, I don't care and pajamas. Just have common sense. That's all I have. And I don't have it all. But I know one thing. It feels good to when you have from generation in front of you, 3 generations in front of you, and your own generation, and 3 or 4 generations that came after you. Your grandkids, great-grandkids, great-great-grandkids, your great auntie, or your great uncle, great-great-uncle, great-great-great-uncle. That's what I mean. Come after, even though you're still having the blood flow warmly through your veins. You're gonna be a father figure to somebody. Yeah. Mothers, nothing like a mother. But Declaration Day that's coming up is Father's Day. There's people in my life that have said something or didn't do something or didn't react the way that I would have, or surrounded myself and be around circumstances, situations to feel and want to react in that way. But then there's one person that, all the guys up in heaven put in path to say something like, keep yourself still. Well, I ask you point blank, well, why you gonna do this? Or why you ain't gonna do that? Yeah. It's the people that touch us in a way that we carry and want to pass on to someone else from a male, M-A-L-E, point of view. Dads. And I tell you, ain't no dad perfect. When you know you got a dad or father, they can't do no wrong. Yeah, they just can't do no wrong. Just the way they carry themselves in life. That's the thing about, black people. We as a people have everything stripped from us. Culture, land, belief, almost our DNA. Almost our DNA. But we just stand tall and recognize success. Success is not flaunting everything that you have. It's not. Because see, when you lose that there, you lose your self-dignity. People look at you different. Now I'm coming at you from being a dad, a father, a husband above all, and a father-in-law, and a granddad, and a great uncle, and a great uncle, and an uncle. Shit. Okay. That's how I'm coming to you. Because you see, if you can just have one true friend, everybody know my personality. My personality, I don't try to do more than I know I can. Okay? I know I like to talk. Right? I I'm that type of person or father or dad that like to interact. My wife said, "Quit, you talk too much," you know. But that's just my personality. She get on me about it, but she think I be holding people up until I get to talking about the things that, you know, other people that not a bobblehead down, their emotion and thought process is willing to evolve like mine. You know, we see that, ain't the same, I ain't the only person that think like such and such. But let me get back to, you know, flaunting stuff. So you see open Hollywood, see they be flaunting all that kind of stuff there. You know the new person just came from the projects, just like you. Maybe not, you don't know personally anything, but come from nothing. And then they supposed to own, now get this, y'all, their own army base and turn it into a studio. Tell me that ain't a joke, y'all. Gonna buy up a whole army base that's contaminated with every motherfucking thing on it. The sun. Gonna bulldoze it out. Say I'm just gonna let you bulldoze it out. Y'all been believing everything. See, those are things that a man would teach, you know, his family or other men. You know, try to break it off to them a little bit at a time where they can stick to, you know. You know how it is. You know, you cooking with that beginning. You know, everybody in my generation before that there, man, generation down below me, she always had that family member or that neighbor or somebody that always cook with that beginning, boy. They start off with that bacon grease. That bacon grease, man, that put a flavor on anything. Shit, he'll cut. You know, that's some fucking shit there. Alright. But you know, a man's job, father's job, a dad's job is to teach. Teach the difference between what a flathead screwdriver is for and a Phillips. What a square shovel is for, or what a space shovel is for. Work smarter and harder. Space shovel is for digging a hole. Square shovel is for scooping up. And scooping up and throwing away. Yeah. Phillips screwdriver is meant for a Phillips head screw. Flathead for a flathead. But that's the simple things that mean a lot when a man recognizes what it takes to be a father in a day. Hell, a granddad. My kids love my grandbabies. Shit, they love the shit out of Papa and Mama. Cause we teach them a little bit we know. As from being a grandma and a mother and a woman, and me being a dad, a father, and a man, and a grandpa, and she a grandma. Yeah. When I was young, you know, I knew I was a dad, I knew I was a father. You gotta grow into those things. You have to grow into being and recognizing, and some things come sooner for some else. You know, some things come a lot later for some others. That's why they say sooner or later. You know, a Father's Day, man. The men that was in my life, even some of the men and young men that I look up to today, in the meantime, as I did back when I was in elementary school, all the way up in a young teenager, in the 20s, 30s. You get 37, 39, maybe 45. Now you're growing, you're at the peak of being a young man, going into the season of being a man. And also, at the same time, my father come along with that. Yep. That's what comes along with that. Because when you're a father, a dad, a mother, a mom, a lady, a man, when you birth comes, you recognize you're a mother, you're a mom, you're a father, you're a dad. But knowing what it takes to be that, wow, it take a lot. It really take a lot of living. That's what I mean. But it goes into that, being a father, being a dad, being a mother, being a mom. Sure, you can identify when a girl or boy or triplets come into the world. Yeah. But it's just my little babbling on about, Father's Day, And then like the fathers that's not even here no more, not just my generation too, my dad, my father, my uncles, my cousins, friends along the way. They'll have kids way before hell I had kids, Yeah. Take a lot. You have to grow into it, man. That's all I can say is, and I'm going back and forth with this shit, right? To become successful. Like they say, more game, more required, however that little saying go. Much is required, when your territory is increased. There's always stipulations. And sure, everybody know black folks would like to have a little bling on this and that there, but, you be like them young rappers and them, man. And a lot of that stuff be fake costume stuff. But see, a lot of them ain't even a dad. They may be a father. But they so young, chase that limelight. Whether it's fast money in the streets, whether in Hollywood or whatever, the auxiliary of the sort of entertainment gonna have to just be on the stage singing, or in the movie can be basketball coach, it might be a perfect bowler, whatever the case may be, They wanna flaunt all that limelight. Then you have somebody right there that don't know costume jewelry from something else, and they bring a weapon, something always go wrong. So, when you're young, you can have kids and everything. Your father and dad don't even realize it. Because you're young in life. Especially if you got more than one. Whether with the same woman or different women. And then you want to take it on that stage right there, right? It's a person that got 4, 5, 11 kids. You know these entertainers. They really getting dragged through the courts. You can't blame the women. Be flaunting like you got everything. Let's bring everything out. You know, sometimes people do have something. They'll build true superstars. And some people just want to hit one. You know, the chance that the women have to take, they're gonna be a yuppie. But that's the careless of the male species. You know, when they just a young stallion, you know, not even at the peak of being called an adult, you know, just mature, you know, 23, 32 years of age, 35 maybe, stretching. By that time, you're supposed to know what you want to be. You're supposed to recognize what a father and a dad. I still be learning from, I'll be a granddad from some of my people in my life. Big Ronnie Conrad. Big Ronnie Conrad got a whole bunch of grandkids. Yeah, he does. His lovely wife, Brenda Harper Conrad, here in the LBC. Yeah. How you doing? That's my brother right there. Hey. He's from Mississippi. Yeah, he is. That's right. I don't know if it's Greenville. I think it might be Greenville, Mississippi. And his lovely wife, Brenda Harper, and the Harper sisters. All right. Yeah, I tell you, I gotta see. Let me see. I didn't even check my social media. Y'all see it from up and running. I ain't even. Let's see. I might be up and let's see right now. Okay, public. All right, there we go. I had to check it to see if that was on Facebook, y'all. All right, now. Oh boy. My cousin Rose Hawkins. Let me say Hawkins. Rose Hawkins is in Puerto Rico. Wow. Officially 1 year old. Her grandbaby. Wow, that's like my third or fourth generation of cousin right here. His baby right here. All right. All right, Rose, good seeing you checking in. Let everybody know that you're moving around. That's my cousin Rose. We call her Marilyn. My mom and me call her Marilyn. She got a sister, Barbara, Connie, and Pammy. Rose, we call her Marilyn. Yeah, that's just a little inside 1950s, 60s. Sense of beauty. All right, I'm going to go ahead and check on out of here right now. I was just trying to, so I can have this feedback and see, because I'm going to sign up for a podcast class. Instead of just me coming on random and stuff like that, what I just do is just try to learn how to turn the volume to where I want it at. Yeah. So I might as well get back into it as be a part of what I need to do to keep myself busy. This is the Gift of Gab with Uncle Floyd. I'm Uncle Floyd. Hopefully I'm your Uncle Floyd. Yes, indeed. And on Twitch, you just go to the Gift of Gab with Uncle Floyd. You go on YouTube, you put in Floyd Livingston 8202. Go to YouTube, you say Floyd Livingston 8202. Just subscribe. Yeah, always good. Hey Melvin, I thank you for that feedback. I look forward to hearing more from your feedback. That help me tweak my time with all of you guys. All right, I love you, my brothers, and I love you, my sisters, and my family.